I read all about it in USA Today. They stepped up urine testing to make it go away. 'Cause it's hard to kill the enemy on old MDMA. Said the king of contradiction to the queen of mystery, the prince of paradox. He dogs me like a flea, so I'll set my troops upon him and bring him to his knees. When all is said and done, I'll pick a fight with the Chinese. The queen, she stared him long and hard, and then she softly said,
I'll plop you down with linseed oil to ease your throbbing head.
She slipped a note into an apricot, then threw it to the horse. The jester read the words, something wicked this way roars. The army's on ecstasy, so they say. I read all about it in USA Today. They stepped up urine testing to make it go away. 'Cause it's hard to kill the enemy on old MDMA. I'm the man.
Whoa, that's whacked out on Quaaludes. It's a good thing I'm in my bed and have my kidneys instead of being in a bathtub full of ice. Getting that legend. There must be some truth to legends though, urban legends. I mean, there must have been something to happen once. Like, that if you eat bread, the crust on it, then your hair will be curly, and if you don't, it's straight. Because mothers aren't supposed to lie to their children about Santa Claus. Or, if you're walking down the street and you step on a crack, I mean, you might not break your mother's back, but you might blow up the whole world. Sometime back in the Middle Ages, or you know, dinosaur age, someone must have stepped on a crack and broke their mother's back. Otherwise, why'd they say that? And on that note, I bet there's a crack somewhere that if I stepped on it, I'd blow up the whole world. Or at least Pleasant Mountain. On Wednesday, I left home eating a piece of wheat toast with the crust cut off. It wasn't that I disliked the crust. Actually, I'm quite fond of the brown stuff. When I was young, my mother always cut off the crust as if it were somehow like a banana peel or plastic wrapper that needed to be removed. I still do it, maybe in paranoia of those urban legends, or maybe just a habit. When I left, I didn't know where I was going. I had nowhere to go. Leaving that place was just another item on a long list of things to do before I died. And who knows when they will eat their last piece of wheat toast. It could be on a Thursday. The morning was icy, the mud was frozen and crunchy to walk on. The air was dry and reddened with the smell of the last falling maple leaves, and I felt the inside of my nostrils burn in the cold. Maverick's open 24 hours. It's a bummer I'm here in the daytime. Because of all the interesting people I could meet, I just get to see these stiffs on their coffee break, instead of the creators of the world at 3 in the morning in a drunken stupor. I'm gonna have some coffee. It's not going to be Starbucks coffee or big company coffee. It's going to be generic coffee. So even though I can still taste the Colombian children's sweat in it, the company isn't making as much money off of their sweat. And I can cover it up with sugar and creamer, like a good American. The dentist thinks you can eat too much sugar, but the germs in your mouth don't agree. That's their way of life. That's symbiosis. That's you being a good friend to your neighbor. So every time you don't drink a Mountain Dew, and instead drink water, you're killing your neighbor.
The price they put upon the heads of folks with pointed views would be better spent on the children without shoes. And when the king condoned the actions of the liar, he forgot to weigh the awesome power of the...
Food. Jerky. With each piece spiced to perfection and slowly smoked to achieve the perfect texture and flavor I've been looking for. Shenanigans! It's natural smoke flavor, not added slowly in a smokehouse to perfection, just added with monosodium glutamate. I've come to thinking in these later days that the cells in your brain follow the survival of the fittest theory, that only the strong survive. So every time you have a head injury or damage your brain, you become smarter because you kill off the weak. And your body circulates cells, except for your brain cells, all the time. So I guess in 30 days, 90% of your body's been recycled. But it's not fun because it doesn't happen all at once. Like if I was a snake, I could wake up and crawl out of my skin. If meat is murder and dairy is rape, then eating fruit is causing abortions and eating vegetables is decapitating. Because these plants never get to flourish, to live their lives how they should. Part of them is robbed from them, be it the flower or the leaves or the root. Be it the fruit that carries its seed, that's supposed to spread and add to the world. I suppose it was a good time to move on.